Okay, so I thought I would do a video like this and to kind of show you what I do. I'm sitting outside and I'm using Ash's ring light, and so hopefully this will help with some lighting, but the kids aren't home, so I wanted to be outside. The neighbor's kitty cat's out, dog's out, so they're probably a little distracting. I just got my lashes done, got some pink in them. Crystal always does amazing. So what I did this morning was, after I washed my face, after I took my shower, because I can't have eye makeup on when I get my lashes done, I just did a toner and then a tinted moisturizer, which is what I use this time of year. I use more coverage. So right now it's like light coverage is tinted moisturizer, and then there's like a medium coverage, and then sometimes in the winter I even use full coverage because my skin gets so blotchy, and I tend to use Clinique for all of that. My tinted moisturizer, however, is not Clinique, it's Neutrogena. And I love it. And I don't have any concealer on today. Sometimes I put it under my eyes, sometimes I have like little redness, but today was fine. I did use powder after I did that, but usually I put that on and then I do my eye makeup. Now, if I'm using more of a full coverage, I use a moisturizer first, then I do my eyes, and then I do my foundation, because like if there's any over spray, if you will, on this side, then I use that foundation to help cover that up. So I'll use my powder to kind of help cover that up. But anyway, these little danglies on my shirt are probably going to annoy me. Let me tie them. This one keeps coming untied. But anyway, all right. So I am using my gingerbread Too Faced today. I did order the new pumpkin spice, so maybe I'll do another one. But the thing I love about this is I've got a couple of highlighters, which you can use on your eyes or on your face. And then I've got a couple of blushes, and then I've got a bronzer. I rarely use this bronzer, but sometimes if I do, I'll put it around the edge of my face or maybe here to help do a little contouring, but I'm terrible at contouring. It's not my thing. So I'm gonna start with probably my lightest highlighter here. And you know, I've got a whole set of brushes. These are actually my unique brushes and I love them. I've bought a couple other types since then and I just haven't liked them. So you're just gonna have to play around with what you love and what puts it on the best. My travel ones, which I'll show you when I come visit you, they're an Amazon buy and they're okay-ish. They just it doesn't go on as well. So I put it on, you know, kind of tap off what's on there, and then I just do the bone, like what I get the bone, and I may not go all the way up to my lashes because or I don't mean my lashes, my eyebrows, just because I don't want it to get in my eyebrows. So as I get closer, you can kind of see the shimmer in there. It's just a little bit, and then I'm gonna pick my secondary shade, and that's going to go down here, and that's going to be like the next shade darker. Sometimes it depends on what I'm wearing or what's going on that day. I think I'm just going to pick, this one's called So Frosty right here. I'm just going to go with a light pink because, you know, that's how I roll. And then close and just swipe it on. I'm using the same brush for this because it's fatter, so it goes on thicker, covers more area. Using my phone as a mirror. So right now it's pretty light. Hopefully you can see that. I wonder if I'm gonna change. I'm using one of Ash's selfie rings. Oh yeah, maybe that helps with the color. Anyway, it's fairly light, but it just adds a base to it. Now I'm going to use a crease brush. So it looks like this. It's more, think like paintbrush style. And And then I'm going to pick a medium darkness. So like it keeps getting darker as I go. And with my lashes, I actually do my whole crease. I used to just do something a little different. I used to just do right here with the color, with the medium color, like if you can see like right here. But since I have lashes, I want more of a defined crease. So I'm going to pick this one here called Cinnamon. This one does not have any shimmer. I just put a little bit on my brush. Again, just in the crease. Like you can feel it on your eyeball. I might need to get a little bit more this time. Okay. This is kind of like, these are my natural looks that I go for. You can kind of see it. See, it's in the crease. When you're using it, I should use your ring finger. So there's that. Okay. And again, if I was just without my lashes, I would have done like a V right here with this. Now, I'm going to pick my darker, like if you're going to go 4 colors, I'm going to pick another one that's like a shade darker than that, or maybe it's like the fun color. So, like in here, I could do this. Don't know that purple shows up, but I might go with this Deepest Desires here. Okay. So this is a darker purple, but maybe if I wanted to, I could go fun and go green, but I'm going to go here. Okay. Now again, I'm using the same brush, because it's a little bit more fine pointed. You don't want a lot on here. And this is the same area I would be doing the 4th. So I just kind of start and do the last like 1/3 to 1/4, put it in here, just getting this corner. And then I use my finger to kind of swipe it in there. And this is just, again, it's a little different because I've got the pink there. Okay. All right, so that's all done. So there are my eyes, pretty natural. And then the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to use this other brush. This is a liner brush. I really like using eyeshadow as an eyeliner. Way better than any gel or any pencil or whatever. Right now I'm just kind of wiping my brush off on my thumb because I've got a bunch. And what I tend to do is I tend to go with the same darkest color or even darker. So like I've got this one called Snuggle Weather. That's kind of a brown one. But I think I'm going to go with Deepest Desire since I went with the purpley color there. Yeah, so I just kind of tap like that to get it on here. And then I look up, and since I've got eyelashes, I don't actually put the eyeliner on my eyelid. I put them here. So I put it on the pinks and see the difference? What are you chewing on, dog? No, she's chewing on a empty bubble container. Speaking of bubbles, I'm gonna take a sip. All right, so I just tapped. And I'm just there. And so I don't share this particular brush because it is like touching my actual eyeball. But as you can see, kind of see the difference there. All right, now let's see here. Okay, so that's that. So now I'm kind of just temporarily closing this up, putting it off to the side because it's got all the stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my powder brushy brush. And then I take this and I really get around the edges of my eye to really get any of that like overspray, if you will. Concealer can help. You should, your concealer goes on after your foundation, if you didn't know that. That way it covers it up and it blends a little better. Sometimes you end up blending it out if you put it on first and then put your foundation on. But I'm not feeling like I need it today. I don't have any major breakouts. I probably could use it under my eyes, but oh well. I do have a PTO thing this afternoon, so there's that. So I've done that. Next, I'm going to use, again, I really like Clinique. Anyway, I had found a great blush color and I took it in, and they were sold out of it. So we found something comparable in this. Is that my dog? Royal! Royal! She's over in the neighbor's yard, of course. Royal! Royal! Yep, that's her. Royal, baby, come on. Here she is. She's coming back. She's getting all brave. All brave. Come on, Royal. That's because the kitties are in there. Okay, so just a little bit of blush. I'm now going to just do my eyebrows. I mean, I know I've had them tinted, but I'm just going to fill them in a little bit. Really thought about doing some micro shading or whatever it is it's called. There was a gal getting that done when I was getting my lashes done, and I'm like, maybe. So just a little bit to kind of make them fuller, kind of fill in some of those little gaps. That's the mailman. Hey, he's early for a Monday. That's kind of cool. So I'm just using this brow pencil. This is by Benefit. It's precisely my brow pencil, and it's the color is 3.5. So it's kind of like a dark brown. Okay, so I've got that in there. Now, if I wanted to really make them fuller, I've got this Gimme More Brow, and it is a 3 or a 3.5. As you can tell, you can't even, like, it's blurry, but part of it being blurry is because it's literally all worn off. So it just looks like I'm just wiping it off because I've got some extra on the brush, and that kind of bugs me. But I can just go in and just faintly touch it to kind of darken it or fill it in. This kind of out when I was on Benefit's page, they have a great brow tutorial on what to use where. This is a great one for just outlining. Now that I've done that, and remember how I said I didn't go all the way to the top? I brought a brow kit from Benefit, and so I got this high brow dual pencil, and it's in 2 different colors. Like this one's a little bit more tan or natural. This is a little bit more pink. Needs sharpened, but that's the pink side. That's the tan side. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go tan today. And so then I just go right underneath my brow with this, right underneath, because there's no overspray. So this just highlights. The other thing you can do is you can do like the tip of your nose. You can also do your Cupid's bow for a little bit more definition. Okay. And now the last thing I would do is I have this Urban Decay. It's called All Nighter. So I'm using the cinematic filter on my phone, so it just kind of blurs everything else out. So anyway, I take this, and it says hold 8 to 10 inches away from your face in an X and a T form. So mist face 2 to 4 times in an X and a T form. So I'm gonna go. Okay, just close my eyes, close my mouth. I felt it touch my lips. And then sometimes I finish with a lipstick. The color that I would use, I think I left somewhere else. Oh, this is my other brush kit. Again, I got it on Amazon. I think I bought the container separate. So it flips, like you unzip it and it folds down like this. And it's got a whole bunch of brushes. It's BS Small. BS-Small. I don't show, will it? There we go. Like this is for eyebrows, eyeliner. It's got, I mean, it came with all of these. I think I got it at on like Amazon deal day or whatever. So I've got that whole set in here. So anyway, that is my makeup tutorial. And I wish I had some lips so that I could call that. Sometimes I'll put a primer on, like if I put a foundation on, I'll use a primer. And sometimes I'll put a primer on my eyes. So yeah. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this. All right. Let me know if there's a different kind of look you want to see, and I'll see if I can try it out. All right. See ya.